up, boys? I am back with some more new overclocks added in the patch, and this time I am looking for the new level 18 overclock for the flamethrower and the cryo cannon that adds beam length and duration to them. So hopefully grabbing cryo cannon as my second weapon, and then getting super long beams that last a very long time so I can hit most of the screen with a bunch of beam weapons.
This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
And then other than that, just some weapons that scale decently with them. The wave cooker would be great, the crack sentinel would be great, the sledge pump would be pretty good, but I'm not super picky about them. I imagine that potency is probably going to end up being better than damage here for the interrogator, but I'm not exactly sure on that.
Loot bug popped.
The artifacts are going to be kind of weird for this build, since I don't think the crit chance one is going to be very good, and fire rate, of course, won't do anything. So that's a lot of top tier artifacts that don't work for me.
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Prep the landing zone for impact.
So I need to get the cryo cannon early on. Nope. Maybe I can go wave cooker here and then grab it later. At the cost of tons of gold. I guess I'm taking the flamethrower level. Mocap is okay, gold tipped is okay. That's actually pretty nice for the first floor. That'll give me a lot of permanent survivability for a damage over time build, which sometimes struggle with pushing through enemies. So having some extra survivability on them is pretty nice. Oh, there's one right there. Decent fire. That will probably apply to almost all of my weapons, since I'll probably be looking for the cryo cannon thing that applies burn on hit with it as well. Decent beam lifetime, but that's not really a great stat for them, since you're going to be getting some reload speed and lifetime anyways. But I might take it at purple. It will help a bit early on. Until I've actually ramped up those stats anyways. Decent movement speed.
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, grab all my red sugar.
Feel much better now.
Objective completed.
Loot bug down.
Thankfully no shellback, since they are very rough to deal with on the first floor with a lot of weapons.
Boom, baby!
Lifetime, I think I'm going to take a close potency to that and grab my first overclock. I don't think I would ever take that for a debuff build. That's not amazing, but oh well. The overclock seemed pretty focused on dealing hit damage with the weapon, which is kind of strange. Some early pickup radius will be pretty helpful to help me gather XP throughout the run.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
Let's see, incendiary would kind of... Oh, the cryo's there. Okay.
I want the cryo cannon.
Great. Incendiary grenade would be okay, but if I can get something with beams, that would probably be ideal. Let's see, I do need the levels on that. Let's grab the potency.
Ooh, baby.
There should be a bit more than 38 nitra somewhere, I think. So I should be looking for that.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
There typically seems to be about 50 nitra. There we go.
This is growing out of hand. Get it done, miner.
52.
Die, monsters!
Now I need to get some damage on the elites so they don't rev up too much. Let's go with the movement, I guess.
Gimme, gimme, gimme! Ooh! Ooh! Die, monsters!
Threat level keeps rising. You have to
Damage,
move, miner.
or some beam range. I'm gonna need a lot of levels to get 18 on both of those, so
This is the smart.
I will begrudgingly accept the damage on that one. Reload, sure.
I want it.
Potency, definitely
I'm a
want
better
that one.
dwarf than yesterday.
HP is fine, but like I said, I do need a lot of levels on those two.
Be happy you can't see my scanner. But I advise that you move, miner.
Say hello to my little friend.
Paint jobs are pretty nice for getting
If it
levels
looks
as much as
good,
possible.
Objective completed, miner.
Better.
Get to the
Everyone
drop
knows
pod
that.
before
Pretty
we head
early,
back to
so
orbit.
the luck will be pretty nice, even though I do want both of those still.
I rarely go for this one.
But luck can help you get plus beams for beam weapons, which is very nice to have. Increase the AoE, excuse me, coverage quite a bit. Paint job for the
I
cryo
always
is
waste my
helpful.
money on cosmetics.
Damage at the cost of potency, nope.
Overclock. my
Potency is the
favorite
main thing
type
I want
of
on that.
clock.
So crack sentinel is quite good. Beam, fire, and the lasting tag.
This is gonna
I don't really
solve
want
all
for the
my
build, but it is
problems.
very
This
good on
is
that
the
weapon.
smart pick.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner.
Wave cooker. I'll grab some reload speed for that.
This will help me work harder.
You made short work of stage 1. Well done, miner.
Flamethrower
I can
potency,
use this.
status damage. Movement's not bad, but I might want some gold here. Those are kind of expensive for the
I'm
levels.
feeling lucky.
Damage is not ideal.
I rarely pick one of these.
I guess I'll take it though.
Hell yeah!
Lifetime or lose lifetime. Honestly, that might be fine. 19.5 versus 3.52. And I am gonna get more lifetime at level 18, I think.
Now we're cooking with gas.
I don't know, the
Get to
overclocks
work.
are just kind of
The
weird for a
aliens to be
full
killed
status
and
build.
gold to be mined.
God damn it!
Need
There's
to
a
take some
pebble
damage to
in
grab the
mine.
red sugar up there.
Loot bug down. Oh yeah. I killed a loot bug, and I'm not so proud about it.
Damage.
Just what I needed.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. Can't land the supply pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get it fixed.
loot bug down.
Wow, that just instantly refreezes
Good
them.
work. Supply pod inbound.
Should've worn a hard hat. Stupid.
Too early for that. Mocap is not bad.
Dial it in.
If you take some damage before a boss and then don't accidentally kill yourself,
Loot bug.
it actually gives quite a bit of damage. I'll take a wave cooker
Gotta
here.
have it. Yeah, give me some sugar.
Run beams on top of them for a bit more damage.
Well done. You got them all.
Yes, we got the hoarder.
Big status damage, that's very nice.
This upgrade's gonna
The swing's
change
heading your
my
way. Load
life.
up.
Another flamethrower, but it's damage, unfortunately.
Yes, please. Cool.
I guess the damage is accidentally going to be pretty high for just the hits on them.
Ugh, never felt better.
It might have actually been a mistake taking the reduced lifetime. I was expecting to be forced into a bit more reload speed stuff, but I guess that doesn't happen as much now that you have potency as a possible upgrade for it as well. If you're just taking whatever levels you're offered, you're a bit less likely to get anything specific. Another cryo cannon
This
level.
one so me. Feeling much better now. You shouldn't need precious minerals. It will get you killed.
Some armor is decent. I think it's kind of late to invest into the Sentinel, even though it's one of the best weapons available to the Interrogator. Just not really what I was looking for the build, other than some synergy. I guess some crit
It's
damage.
mine. Dwarves don't die easily.
Another flamethrower.
Gorgeous gun for a
Getting
gorgeous
pretty close to the
dwarf.
new overclock now.
They're everywhere.
That should make it
Move
hit
out, Miner.
most of the
Get it
screen,
over with.
hopefully.
Die!
Another wave cooker.
It'll do.
Another
Dial
cryo
it
cannon.
in.
The bugs are going insane. Move.
Potency. Take the flamethrower.
Cowabunga.
That's probably my main weapon here. I'll grab the paint job into an
Gonna
overclock for
paint
that,
my nails to match
and
it.
get the extra burn stacks.
Put a bit of extra kick in it.
For crap's sake, move it. They're everywhere.
Need to get a bit more on the flyer, I think. Another nice paint
Looks
job for
beautiful,
that one.
Like me. Bring it, backers! Ooh.
appreciating your presence, miner. Get the lead out.
Alright, I can get some decent flamethrower on him right now.
Don't die, Zane.
Plus the wave cooker. Ooh, beam range.
It's for me. Die, creep. Die, creep.
Decent HP,
I'm
sure.
raring to try this out.
Don't get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, miner.
Decent luck or armor. I'm on the second floor, so maybe
I
that'll
just
still be worth
became
it.
a better dwarf.
Decent reload speed. I might want that since I did lower the lifetime quite a bit over a white
This'll
damage.
do.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work faster.
Meet your maker,
Drop
creep.
pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Reload to finish that off. Or some more beam range once I get it up to 18 anyways.
This is my pick.
Beam range sounds funnier.
Meet your maker, creep. Take that. Ooh.
That elite never stood a chance.
Decent status
I wish you
damage.
stood
I'm
there
delaying
and
that
be
so
on the house
much,
when you
but
get back.
Fine.
it'll
If you
pay
make
off
it
in the
back.
long run. That's pretty expensive for just one level.
It'll do. Hell yeah. Next.
Potency, there we go. Damage, nah.
Just what I needed.
So that's the new one, 50% lifetime, 50% range, and 30% damage. So I guess that actually plays more into a damage focused build on it. Might do like a heavy gunner with that and just hit the entire screen with it, maybe.
Overclock, my favorite type
Damage
of
is
clock.
pretty expensive. I'll take a cheap level on that.
This one looks best.
Mining speed, maybe? It is pretty nice to have on this level.
Legendary. Gonna roll the dice on
Damage
this
is
one.
pretty expensive. Grab these
Power of
two.
my kin courses through me.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
I'm so ready to quit this job and move on. Oh yeah.
If I can get the wave cooker up to level 18 as well, then that adds another slowing effect, which would actually give me some pretty strong crowd control here as well.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
I killed the loot bug. And
So he
I'm
has the
not
lifetime
so
now,
proud about it.
22.43 versus 3 seconds. So a bit more lifetime could probably push that up to 90-ish% anyways, even with the reduction.
Can't land the supply pod. Impact zone is cluttered. Get
It's
it fixed.
kind of weird when the flowers spawn in the middle of those things.
This one's for Carl.
Go, my giant beams.
Good work. There's a resupply on the
Didn't see
way.
that coming, sucker.
These are pretty bad. I guess I'll try that with some of the status-based stuff I have.
It's a little extra special.
Another cryo cannon level.
Smart pick. See you
The
in
swarm is
hell.
heading your way. Load up.
Reload or a damage? I guess it's reload.
Hell yeah.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Having some more beams on the flamethrower would have been pretty nice, but I'm still stuck on 2 somehow. At level 18.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Wave cooker's pretty nice to hit them over walls like that.
Suck on this, you freak of nature! You fuck down! Oh.
May as well take the global damage.
I rarely pick one of these. Oh.
Trying to remember the gold in the top left for a bit later.
Your time is up, creep!
Where? Oh, there we are. Potency, sure.
I want it! That will teach you!
Threat level increasing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try a heavy gunner with maximum range and I guess scale the hit damage on it, since the overclocks actually do seem to fit that a bit more.
The bugs are growing stronger.
Your history!
Decent reload. Probably just take the status.
I can use this.
Decent reload into the next overclock. Wow, I never even got the burn effect on that. These are terrible overclocks. I guess that's okay, but that is just awful.
My favorite type of clock.
Alert! Threat level increasing.
You can hit a lot of enemies with those
Guess what's
massive
on the menu?
beams.
More bugs.
Potency... I do want the 18 on that still,
I rarely pick one of these.
even though it's completely gimped without the burn effect on it for this build.
Alien scum! Ethan! I'm gonna kill you all!
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
These are pretty bad now. I guess I'm just gonna take some flamethrower levels.
Oh, this is it!
See if the damage actually ends up being relevant somehow due to the overclocks.
Time's ticking, Miner. Move it! Stage 3 completed. Remember to mine for minerals as you progress deeper.
Wave cooker, paint job,
Now it's my favorite color.
increase the beam width. I like that one the most just to give it a
Overclock
massive
says
AoE,
it's time to
and some
kill.
beam range is cool.
Gonna roll the dice on this
Cheap
one.
level
Just
here,
the upgrade I was
okay
looking
level
for.
there, more beam range.
Just what I needed. Let me try again.
Potency,
Gotta have it.
potency, and some big status
This
damage.
upgrade's gonna change my life.
Your mission is
So I
clear.
think 18 on
Get
both
to
of
it.
those is still doable.
I hope this mission will pay off handsomely. Loot bug down. I needed that.
Might be a bit late for luck. Not sure on that, but I do need the levels.
This.
Level 54 and there's only one shop left now. Take some damage if I can for the sugar.
I feel vitalized. Die!
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Never felt better.
The build is pretty strong for stalling out levels and farming XP as well, which was actually a huge weakness for Interrogator before the patch. But it just feels like a strong all-around class now with the extra potency scaling.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Boom, baby!
We've got a blocked landing site for the supply pod. Get it cleared out, miner.
XP pretty late for that.
I'm gonna go with this. That will teach you!
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Follow this! Go to hell!
One crate of goodies on the way, miner.
What a shot!
I think that's the best for damage over time based stuff here. That's not bad. But I believe that does work on damage over time stuff.
Got it right between the eyes!
Have I gotten a single magnet on this run yet? Decent reload. Still need the overclocks for that.
This upgrade's gonna change my life! Swallow this! Feeling much better now. Boom, baby! Let's clear them out! One down!
The threat level just went up.
Another beam damage, I guess?
I just became a better dwarf.
I don't think that one applies to damage over time effects,
Let's show them
but it
some
does affect all of my
fight.
weapons.
The bugs are getting worse. Move it.
Another cryo cannon.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
Oops, did not mean to do
Quota
that.
satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
There's just something satisfying about the flamethrower hitting almost to the edge of the screen and just melting everything that far away.
Come and get me, you decent.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
I guess flamethrower
I
here.
rarely pick one of these.
Excellent work, Miner. Stage complete. Onwards to stage 5.
Lifetime, meh. Potency.
Dial it in. This one suits. Show me more.
That's kind of expensive,
Nice.
but
I'll
I
take
do only
it.
need one more on each after that.
I already. Let's shake it
And
up.
there we go for the
Yeah,
cryo.
this is it.
Exact same overclock, a ton of lifetime and range, bit of damage.
Overclock. My favorite type of clock.
I don't think I care about
I want another
those.
go.
Potency is okay. Unfortunately, I can't grab that, but I can
This
get that.
one.
It's just not that useful without the burn effect on it, though.
This is the big one, Miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that Dreadnought.
I killed
Man,
the
that
roof
overclock
box,
is going to be
and
so
I'm
cool
not
on Heavy
so
Gunner with some
proud
extra
about it.
beams as legendaries if you can get those, though.
Loot bug eliminated. See you in hell. Yeah, give me some sugar.
Oh yeah, take a little bit of damage for that if I can. Probably not the slashers.
Feeling much better now.
Yeah, the early red sugar artifact feels pretty nice on damage over time builds where you can always use a bit of extra HP. I finally got a magnet on the 5th floor, sick.
Too much crap to send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please.
Wave Cooker finishes that off. We got the 18 on all of them. Very nice. 92 slow. That sounds insane. That one's 34 by default. That one, oh, it's the same as the burn effect. Okay. So the 100% potency also must apply to that then. Even though the text at the bottom would suggest that's not the case.
Now we're cooking with gas. You ugly
Supply pod imminent.
smushed. Nice.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to save that in case I got Pickled Nitra or the Pay to Win, but these are terrible. Don't have any Nitra scaling. I guess it's just dodge at this
Hell,
point.
yes.
Should be a bit more gold somewhere. I think you usually get about 100.
Never felt better.
Or maybe a bit more than that.
Say hello to my little friend.
I guess it is about 100 then. That looks to be all of it. Unless there's some in the very corner. Nope.
Watch out! It's big and it's
My
dangerous.
single target might be kind of bad with a build like this. Ooh, legendary
Just what I needed.
beam range. Massive beams. Yeah, the single target seems kind of weak. It's kind of hard to position all the beams on him at the same time. Cryo, I'll take a bit of movement speed.
Use this. Think you can kill me? Think you can?
Flamethrower is probably the highest, either that or the wave cooker, so if I can keep those on him, that'll be the most damage. But I have 3 different beams all doing their own thing. That's a pretty good hit with those 2 on him.
Take that!
There you go, some more double burn.
Boom,
Kind of hard to
baby.
position those ones.
Shoot it in the face!
With so much range, even when I'm purely focused on dodging, I can at least get some hits with them though. Nope. I do have gold tips, so I probably don't want to re-roll anyways.
Why not? Bring it, fuckers!
So yeah, that's the new
Objective
massive
completed.
range on the
Dreadnought
beam
threat
weapons,
eliminated.
available on the flamethrower and the cryo cannon. The huge range on them is super satisfying, but it does have a decent damage increase as well, so it might be more suited
Well
to
done.
doing a
Objective
hit
completed.
damage build,
Drop pod has arrived.
which I think would
Get
fit
there
better with the
now.
heavy gunner,
You
and
will
I am
leave
very
without you.
interested in trying at a later point. Heavy gunner also gets even more range on top of that, but it can hit to the edge of the screen and slightly off of it towards the top and the bottom. Not quite towards the left and the right or the diagonals, but still extremely satisfying and pretty strong.
You've proven that one dwarf can
Great
do the work
crowd
of
control
four
as
if
well
we
with
just give
the
you
wave
enough
cooker
guns.
18 and the
Management
cryo
complete.
cannon. The artifacts were a bit on the weak side. I actually do like the red sugar early on. Oh yeah, I forgot about the mocap. I could have lowered my HP there to kill the boss a bit easier. That one is just not good with the insane cooldown. Gold tipped is okay. And that's a... Oh yeah, that's actually... The dodge ones are bugged. And they are actually multiplicative instead of additive right now. So they only do a little bit on the recon scout, from what I saw in Discord. So we've got about 3-3, I think? 3-2 or 3-3. Plus that would bring it up to about 5-4. So about 90% of the fire damage is from the damage over time. About 49, 48 million, somewhere around there. Unfortunately, I didn't get the overclock on the cryo cannon to allow that one to burn as well. But the wave cooker has insane potency on all the effects it has. And you even get a bit more from the fire tag. I'm actually not sure how the damage over time would be allocated, so I'm not sure how the weapons compare to each other. But a lot of dot damage. That was absolutely a waste if it only did 2.7 million. But, I mean, increasing the lifetime doesn't really do that much when it's already around 90%. But yeah, I like the new overclock, and the huge beams are extremely satisfying. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.